All right, why do we care about spot ETF, Shomari? We already have ETFs. Yeah, but those are futures contracts ETFs. That's different. A futures contract just derives its value from the underlying asset. The asset goes up, the futures contract goes up. The asset goes down, the futures contract goes down. But no actual, so in this case, Bitcoin, so no actual Bitcoin is taken off the market. A spot ETF, on the other hand, which is an exchange-traded fund, you all know a fund is just a basket of assets. Yeah, well, when you have to have spot Bitcoin in there, that means you have to go to the market, buy those Bitcoin, and then put them in, thus taking them off the market, thus creating scarcity, thus driving up the price because there's less of them, right? There's only going to be 21 million, right, Bitcoins. And so if you're a fund master, you better get them while you can. I'll tell you that right now. All right. So look, 4 members of the United States Congress are requesting Securities and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler to immediately, bang, approve the listing of a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. In a September 26th letter to Gensler, U.S. Representative Mike Flood, Wally Nickel, Tom Emmer, Richie Torres claimed the SEC was discriminating against spot exchange-traded products. Exactly. Right? You know, the SEC has approved futures contract ETFs. Yeah, well, futures contracts derive their value from the spot market. And Gary Gensler has said, well, we don't want to approve a spot market one because the spot market price can be manipulated. Well, if you can manipulate the spot market price, guess what happens? The fucking futures contracts are manipulated too. So that's a bunch of bullshit jaga, brah. Right? That's bullshit. Their excuse for not their excuse for not approving a spot market ETF is complete and utter BS. It's nonsense. It's jaga, brah. All right? Because the spot market price is what makes the futures contract price go up or down, not the other way around. So setting the legal percent. All right. Grayscale, whenever you read. So the 4 lawmakers told Gensler there was no reason to continue to deny a spot crypto ETF application. To deny spot crypto ETF applications following Grayscale court decision, which ruled SEC's reasoning was arbitrary and capricious. Yeah, arbitrary and capricious. Right? That's the nice way of saying, yeah, you just decided that, and that's a bunch of bullshit. Right? Arbitrary means you decided. Capricious means bullshit. Right? Capricious is the legal way of saying bullshit. Right? That's the fancy way of saying it. And having already approved investment tied to Bitcoin futures. You've already approved the futures contract Bitcoin ETFs. Well, futures ETF futures prices are based on the spot market. Right? Here's a futures, here's a spot. Spot goes up, futures go up. Spot goes down, futures go down. But you've already approved that. But you're saying, well, if we approve this, it's going to be manipulated. Well, you've already got a futures contract. If that's your real reasoning, well, you're not making any sense, homeboy, because this derives its value from this. All right? You see what I'm saying? I can go on for hours. And actually, when I did just do the other video, I went on for a long time, so I probably just saved you a little bit. All right, a regulated spot Bitcoin ETP would provide increased protection for investors by making access to Bitcoin safer and more transparent, said the letter. Congress has a duty to ensure the SEC approves investment products that meet the requirements set up by Congress. And that's the truth. Everyone's getting on SEC's ass. I want you all to remember this. The SEC are financial cops. That's all they are. They're cops. Well, cops only enforce laws. Yeah, well, laws are made by politicians. So the Congress is trying to blame him for not doing something, when he's telling them, look, dickheads, we'll legislate, create a law, and I'll fucking enforce it. Right? They're trying to blame him for them not doing their jobs. Make a law then, dickheads, and I'll enforce it. Right? So all of you out there who are shitting on Gensler and everything, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Gensler doesn't write laws. He enforces laws. And if this new asset class comes out and he's got no laws to enforce it, well, he just goes to the Howey test. He just goes, what they already have. Like, all right, maybe this will work. Maybe that'll work. Right? If Congress wrote the laws, passed legislation, yeah, well, you'd just enforce that legislation, which is how it works. All right, so stop blaming Gensler. You sound like a fucking moron, and it shows that you don't know how the government works. A regulated spot Bitcoin ETP would provide. All right, we read that. We urge you to approve the listing of a spot Bitcoin ETP immediately. The request came ahead of Gensler's scheduled appearance before the House Financial Services Committee on Oversight of the SEC. That's tomorrow. All 4 lawmakers are members of the committee and could address the matter in the September 27th hearing. That's tomorrow. Bang! Right now it is 9:32 p.m. here on the Eastern Coast. September 26, 2023. This is tomorrow. So guys, you guys know me. I'm going to drop the chicken in the chat so you can watch it. And everyone else, go to C-SPAN and you can watch this live or you can watch it on demand. So whenever you get home from work, go to c/span.org and you'll be able to see this, okay? And listen for yourself what Gensler says, all right? Instead of just some crypto fuckstick, right? Gensler's an asshole. Gensler's an asshole. He's not an asshole. He's enforcing the laws he's given. He's a cop. He's a cop. Cops just don't enforce shit because they like it. Right? They enforce shit that's called laws. Right? You break the law, well, the cop's going to get you. But if there's no law to do then what can he do? And that's basically what the SEC is happening right now. There is no laws with crypto yet. It's all you fucking crypto nerds out there. Oh, SEC sucks. SEC. No, you fucking idiot. Congress sucks. The politicians suck. They have to write those laws. And then Gary Gensler will enforce them. You sound fucking stupid when you say that. It's like, oh my gosh, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know how our government works. So the proceeding will likely not be affected by the looming threat of a government shutdown, with lawmakers unable to... All right, fuck the government shutdown. So today, the SEC has not approved the listing of a spot Bitcoin ETF yet, of any spot Bitcoin ETF. Many had expected the commission to reconsider pending ETF applications following the SEC's loss to Grayscale in court in August. However, the regulator subsequently delayed decision on ETFs from 7 major firms: BlackRock, WisdomTree, Invesco Galaxy, Valkyrie, Bitwise, VanEck, and Fidelity. All right, those are all big names. But he can't do anything because he's just a cop. Right? The SEC are just financial police. Okay? A cop enforces laws. Laws made by who? The politicians. So if he's fucking around, like he's flailing, yeah, it's because the politicians haven't given him regulatory clarity with which to enforce. Okay? Stop blaming him. You fucking sound so fucking stupid. You sound like these crypto nerds who don't know fuck all about fuck all.